cost is not totally right because there's no way. Let me change this. 0.75. Oh, here's the error. Oh, here it is. So labor rates is messed up for some reason. What happened to the labor rates? E4. E4. What's the issue? It should be calculating $55 an hour.
I think you should go for a look.
Oh, I just had to hit enter. Okay. I don't know why it's an issue, but here it is. So this is the labor cost that I would associate with this and the material cost I would associate with this. Now, this is I've learned is low. So what I can do is I can adjust these things to be like, okay, it's not for 0.045, like 44 G6 times 0.045. Maybe I need to make it 0.10, and that brings the cost up. This one is probably accurate because it's just this labor number is just to pour the cubic concrete. Here is to form. It's to do the forming. So it's $4,425 for the forming, and then $26 for placing, like pouring the concrete, which is much easier.
Okay.
So yeah, I can use this calculator to say, okay, am I close? Like if I look at this Construct IQ estimate, am I even close to that number? And the obvious answer is no, I'm not even close. I know that we can't charge $110,000 for that for 10 yards of concrete. Even if it is the wall, you can't charge that much. So this is just one way to check and see if we're even close to the right number. The other way, again, is using Grok or Claude and say, hey, how much should I charge for a 3-foot tall wall that's 8 inches thick at 118 feet, and see what it says. I'm going to be somewhere in between, and you can always adjust this again. If you feel like, I feel like $4,000 still is kind of low to form it. Kind of. And by the way, we don't have our own forms, so I would have to rent forms, which means there's additional cost there too that I might put in the labor. But yeah, this was definitely not correct. So just know that you can use this. And then that was actually for a footing. If you have a real wall, it's the same type of calculator. One section for forming, one section for placement. You can do it for column footings. And so, if you have an interior building and you have just the footings inside a building for columns, then you can give it a count. Say I have 5 of these footings that are 3 foot wide. They're 1 foot deep. So 3 foot by 3 foot by 1 foot deep. It'll tell you how many cubic yards and then how many square foot. I don't know why this isn't populating, but I just hit enter and it comes up with stuff. So it comes up with the number. But again, I feel like these are super low. I don't think this has been updated in a long time. Yeah. If I was to do 5 of these, there's no way I would. It's $800. So just know that that's a tool that you can use to come up with these numbers. So for 118 here, let me just do it with you. Do you have an AI account? you have an account with any of the AI?
Use group.
Yeah, I use
Use
Grok and
Gemini.
yeah, I use Claude. Oh, okay, that might work.
Yeah, for the, yeah, I do know. Mhm. What are you talking about? Why are they talking about?
Hey, what's going on? Maybe I need a new search. That's weird.
I think you'll
Hmm,
die right now.
something's going on. Maybe we're all tired. All right.
Every week.
So this one calculates it only at 8.7 with 10%. Oh, waste is 9.5 to 10. So we were pretty close. Okay. Yeah, see that sound. Form set rebar, 3 to 4 days. That sounds more right. So you could say like $115 per linear foot for 3-foot stem walls. 100 to 123, you could say 115. So this is how you can kind of come together to get a good estimate. I haven't shared this a lot with you because again, I just wanted to get the quantities from ConstructIQ. But since we have the numbers populating, like the cost populating, I would just go ahead and yeah, just put the actual number in. So the stem wall, we say the rough directs, no, material, but the rough direct cost $10,000. Oh, we're not gonna put that. We're gonna put 115 to $16,000 as this one's probably right. 16,000 square feet at $8.
Looks like $8.
Seems high. Yeah, there's no. I don't know why it's $4.75 per linear.
It's not old.
You know how to figure? You want to go through the exercise of figuring out the rebar costs, or what do you think?
Yeah.
You want to continue on ConstructIQ, or where do you want to go from here?
Information overload.
Say it again.
Information overload. So
Informational version.
yeah. So
Oh,
let's try to fix the process. So after we saw, after you can see that the numbers are high, or
Mm-hmm.
the numbers are not your numbers, would it be okay that when you after you check um the estimates, you can add a comment um to the bid tracker? Yeah, because I'm gonna let me add let me add something. Because so hold on. So I already added a drop down list here. So need to be revised. See comments. So you can also, and then you can just give me your comments here. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Would it be okay now if here on this estimates, you just give me your comment here? Um yeah, this estimates that we have, I copied and paste in. Yeah, anywhere. So for example here, um I will just add it here. Here. So you want me to do this the same like this? Most of the estimates for you to get a comment, or do you have a PDF editor? Yeah, and support. Sure. Sorry. Yeah, I created three. I actually created three. There you go. Huh? Yeah, I refreshed the all projects here. Huh. All right. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. So, hmm. They solved it already with my the problem that I have with Construct IQ. Yeah. By the way, have you talked to the guy with the electrician guy? Yeah. Uh huh. How about schools? Mm-hmm.